Ladies and gentlemen, so Jayson Tatum was on the JJ Redick podcast, and apparently he gets very honest about the 2019 Celtics season. Let's get to crying.
Do you think it's hard, even as good as you are, as good as Jalen is, as good as Marcus Smart is, do you think it's hard to maintain a consistency of results without continuity in the ancillary pieces?
Yeah, I do. And I think each year is very unique in itself. Our chemistry was the best I've had my first year. But if I'm being honest, like, even if we would have beaten LeBron in Game 7, like we weren't gonna beat Golden State.
Not with that attitude. Dang.
Oh shit, I was muted. Damn, that's tough. First, I said, bro had the bust down really avalanche on. But two, that's crazy because the fans believed in y'all, man. I will not let Celtics fans act like in 2017, 18, whatever, the fans weren't out there saying, "Yo, I'm just saying if they make it, bro, they can take these Warriors, man." And that was a thing. I'm not going because it was a thing.
Yo, I'm just saying, bro. We can run small ball if they want to run small ball. It was a thing. I ain't gonna lie.
They definitely weren't the favorite, but it was a thing. So damn, Tatum, nice to know that you ain't think it was a thing. Nice to know that.
Now, is he right?
Yes.
Yeah, he's right. But he's supposed to be the next Kobe. You think Kobe's gonna say that? Man, all right, bro.
He's playing like Kobe, but he's not thinking like Kobe. You know what I'm saying?
My second and third year are two of them. Year 5 are my two most frustrating seasons looking back. Year 2, we were the most talented team in the NBA. And I believe that, obviously, even with Golden State. I think we split with them 1-1 that year because we only played them twice. And that was the year that KD got hurt and Klay Thompson got hurt, and the Raptors.
I can hear the pain. Bro. I can hear the pain because he's right.
Yeah, he's hurt.
I said it in a previous video, bro. 2019 was such a blown chance because if we actually played right, if things were working in the finals, yes, if we probably wouldn't beat a healthy Warriors team, but they weren't healthy, bro. Oh my God, we would have won. We would have won, bro.
What Poggers be saying? Keck W. What do I say here? Poggers help me out, man, because that's not Pog. That's not Pog at all.
Just went to the championship, and it's like, you know, obviously they had Kawhi, and you know he played amazing, but like for whatever reason, that bothers me that we couldn't figure it out because I know we had
really do hear the pain.
More than enough talent.
Bothers me too.
The bubble year, my third year, when we lost to the Heat, we were winning every game. We lost in overtime in game 1. We was up 14, I think, in the third quarter of game 2. We win game 3.
Remembers the quarter. Oh my God.
We gave up a lead, and
yo, I can hear the pain in his voice, bro. He's like, dang, I could have been like a 2-time champion by now.
Yeah, I could have been a 2-time champion right now. Y'all talk about Luka, you would have been talking about me. And it hurt. It just hurts a lot. I don't even have much to say. I'm starting to cringe watching it. I'm starting to cringe watching this, bro.
Look at him. He's
look
having
at him, bro. I'm sorry if I'm hogging the mic. I'm just really cringing looking at him. I'm like, damn. I don't even want to joan on him, bro. This is sad.
In game 4, and in game 6 we kind of ran out of gas, but like, I think you have to, like, when you're in those moments, when you are that close, you really have to hone in of like, you got to like think like this may be my last chance. And I think, you know, I was 21 at the time, and I remember when we lost, I was pissed because I felt like, you know, we could have and should have beat them out, but the Heat were a really good team. But there was a part of me that was like, I got 15 more years, and it's like, I've blinked and it's year 5. And it's like, this should go a little faster than I thought.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. That whole they'll be back next year culture has to stop. At least in the sense of like, yo, we can't take these years for granted. Because we said the same thing about the 2012 Thunder. Heck, we said it about the 2021 Brooklyn Nets, and look at where they are. They're not even together anymore. We said that about the 2018 Celtics. Never got back to the finals. You never know what's going to happen. And yes, there are cases where they're so consistently good that they'll be back. But at the same token, one, don't forget those 1 years for granted, and two, don't take for granted the teams that do actually come back year in and year out, because that is much harder than it seems. Like, now that I'm thinking about it, weak East, we can talk about weak East, but LeBron making it to the finals 9 straight seasons or 8 straight, whatever it is absolutely insane. That shouldn't happen.
I was going to ask you one other thing about the rookie season. The LeBron dunk in Game 7, obviously everybody watching it at home went crazy like that. Did that feel like obviously at the time you're playing, you're not thinking about the significance of it or anything like that, but did you feel like that game, even though you guys lost, was a big moment for you, or just, losing was, the frustration was there and you kind of didn't have any thought afterwards except, frustration?
Both. I was fully aware of what
you had just done.
I had just done.
Yeah, thank you for not lying.
Right after the game. I remember as soon as the game ended, everybody, especially after the playoffs, you dap each other up, wish you the next, good luck and stuff. And I remember I had talked to Brian for like a minute straight. We were talking, and in that moment, I realized what I had just done, how close we were, and that was kind of the like, all right, I'm gonna be pretty good for a while. Like I think the world realized it. LeBron had realized it at that point. I was 20 years old. And I remember, like, obviously being upset. It was Game 7. We want to go to the finals. But, I remember, like, I'm going to be pretty good at this.
I want to follow up on that.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm gonna be really good, bro. I'm gonna be nice. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a bucket. I'm not gonna lie. I'm about to be him. I'm just about to be him, and when it happens, I knew it. I'm not shocked. I like that cocky shit. I ain't gonna cap.
I just imagine Jayson Tatum the whole season. I don't know if this is for me. I might go back to college. Dunks on LeBron. Hey, do this for 15 straight years. Yeah, I can do this for 15.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna be a Super Saiyan soon. Fuck it.
2019 team. Because there's a lot of speculation about that season, about that locker room. And you just said, I think something to the effect of, we couldn't figure out. Why do you think that is?
Talk about
why
Kyrie.
could that team never fully gel into what it could have been?
It was a combination of...
I thought it was about to say it's Kyrie.
It was that motherfucker 11. That's who it was. It was him. You won't do it. No balls.
Kyrie and Gordon coming back. And, they were, obviously, we know what Kai's capable of, but, Gordon was coming off an all-star the year before and was and still is, a very, very good player. But then you have myself and JB and Terry that, naturally we wanted more. We were young and, we knew what we just, accomplished and how close we got. We wanted more. We wanted to be, the guys. And everybody was, I think, a little, resistant of, instead of like, no, like we're all playing for the same goal. We're all going to get paid. We're all going to be all-stars or whatever. And I think life would just be better if we all win, like if we win a championship. And I think everybody played a part in that. I know I did for sure. As bad as I wanted to win, I wanted to be, all right, we all knew Kyle was the best player, but I wanted to be number 2.
Yo, thank you for being honest, bro.
I'm about to say, you could tell. We knew. We knew, bro. Trust.
God damn. I'm so tired of people looking back on the 2019 Celtics and blaming it all on just one person. I don't really care who you blame it on, especially Kyrie. There's a certain sector of NBA fans that blame that whole season on just Kyrie. Is absolutely insane. You can see Jayson Tatum didn't even have to say that to realize that there were personnel issues. It wasn't just Kyrie being a bad leader, being toxic. There's context to why the team didn't fit well. They came off of a deep playoff run without their key players. They wanted more the season after. Gordon Hayward and Kyrie were coming back from major injuries that sidelined them for the whole season. We know what Gordon Hayward went through. He's not going to be great his first year coming back, and if he was, that would have been amazing. And again, there's a lot of shot creators. If for Brad Stevens too, that's a big job to do. That is not an easy task to do. So the amount of flack that he got as well, I feel like was, I don't like to do this, but put yourself in his shoes, you wouldn't have done much better. I promise you. I promise you. But yeah, thank you for being honest, man. But it still hurts. It still hurts, bro.
Yeah, man. I just wanted to add on to that shit, bro, because people really drag Kyrie for that 2019 series, and they talk about the 25 shots should have shot 30 bit or whatever. Jayson Tatum, he was nice in Indiana. He was not that good in Milwaukee. He just wasn't.
That's what I'm saying. If we want to keep it just basketball, it wasn't just Kyrie that played bad that series.
Like, do you want Tatum's numbers in Milwaukee? 12 points, 2 assists, 7.6 rebounds on 36% shooting from the field, 12 from 3 on 3 threes a game, bro. He just was not nice in Milwaukee, bro. But it's easy to point out one player all the time. Like, I don't know why it's that way, but it just is. So I'm just glad he kept it real, bro. I'm really glad he kept it real, because it was obvious that Terry Rozier wanted to start. It was obvious that Tatum wanted to, at worst, be number 2. I probably might even call bullshit what he's saying right now. I might be like, no cap, you wanted to be the number 1. It's obvious Jaylen Brown didn't want to be Jayson Tatum's sidekick. They're all young talents with something to prove. They wanted to showcase their talent, and unfortunately, personalities got in the way of what could have been a hell of a run.
Yeah, I'm looking at the series right now, and just to reinforce what Sage brought up. Jayson Tatum played like shit. Gordon Hayward played like shit. Terry Rozier played like shit. This video probably just got yellowed in a matter of 8 seconds.
Yeah, no cap.
Marcus Smart didn't play all 5 games, and in the 2 games he did play, in the 32 minutes he did play, he shot 9%. That is disgusting.
I thought it was like 15. I thought it was 15. I didn't know it was 9. God damn.
You know what's crazy, Sage? He took 11 shots. All of them were threes. He shot 1 for 11. Oh my God, bro.
That's when I started telling Celtics fans, I said, hey, y'all know Marcus Smart think he's Curry, right? I was like, I just hope y'all know that he thinks he's Wardell.
To blame this whole failure of operation on one player is fucking stupid. It is stupid.
And, I take responsibility for, some of those things. But just looking back on it, especially, the Warriors not even being full strength in the championship, of like, you can't help but think like that could have been us.
This is a real.
Oh my God, the pain.
I was gonna ask an innocent question, and now Benjamin's crying. My fault, guys. Much lighter note. I've always was curious how players feel about when teams aren't at their best. Like, do they have that killer that like, shit, that's tough, my boy. I'm gonna beat your ass though, or are they kind of like sick about it in some way? Like, how does Kawhi feel about his ring? Type shit. I've always wondered that. So it's interesting hearing him sound like it's regretful. Like he would have stepped on their fucking neck. He would have did it again and again and again if he had to. Not injury, dumbass chat. I'm talking about take advantage of the opportunity. Gotta clarify those things. Holy shit. In case it's a short.
Nah, I think
that's facts. That's fucking facts.
I think a lot of players are like cognizant of what fans perceive, and they do care, what their resume holds, what their peers think. And Jayson Tatum being a champion in his 2nd year in the league, who knows what happens in that series? Maybe he's finals MVP. And people are going to look back, as flawed as it is, and they're going to look at his first year, and they're going to say he led the Celtics to 1 game away from a finals berth with Kyrie and Hayward injured. That's big, even in 2020, especially in 2020. If they made it back to the finals, your first 3 years being 1 game away from the finals, 2 finals appearances, and 1 championship, you're on your way to being in that GOAT conversation. And now here we are, and we're talking about, should they split them apart? Like, it is tough how his perception has been. I think skill-wise, he's been fine. But the perception of Jayson Tatum's career has definitely taken a hit because of his first 3 years.
As a 20-year-old who just the previous year had the playoff run you had, I think it's human nature to want more at that age, to think you have this amazing runway, this very, very long runway where this championship window is huge. It's massive. I think that's just human nature. And I don't think that's necessarily a fault. I mean, you can certainly look back now and be like, oh, I would have done something different.
For sure.
It's human nature. When you watch the Hornets play now, though, are you like, fuck, man, I wish we had Terry. He's awesome. I love watching him play.
No, I've always been a fan of T-Row. And I think just the way that the Hornets play, like just how fast and free and how, well they move the ball. They're one of my favorite teams to watch. Those Thursday nights, 7 o'clock league pass games. I always like watching those guys play. I'm
actually surprised they're not on. They're not on national TV
because
more.
Of LaMelo, they should be.
They're one of the most fun. They're actually.
He did not answer the question whatsoever. He did not, bro.
So, do you miss Terry Rozier is the question. You said he's nice. Do you miss him? Do you want him on your team? Right now. Smart for Terry, what you doing?
Dennis Schroeder's still on the team, I'm pretty sure. Jayson Tatum goes, yeah, I mean, he's nice, bro. I love watching him play. Like, when they're on League Pass, you know what I'm saying? They're one of those League Pass teams I like to watch. Sneak dislike shit. But that's mad funny. That's mad funny.
And no bullshit, I think they packed up Dennis.
They did.
Fuck it. Leave it in. Fuck it. Who cares?
Oh my God, you forgot about Dennis Schroeder trade. Dislike.
Listen, if you like this video, Andy Hoops made a video detailing the rise and fall of the Boston Celtics. Great watch. If you want to see me suffer some more, go ahead and watch that. But with that being said, we'll catch you on the next one, man. Peace out.